Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. Today we're going to be counting down the top 10 Margot Robbie movies. Margot Robbie is one of the most talented and versatile actresses in Hollywood right now, and she has starred in some incredible films over the years. So without further ado, let's get into our list. Coming in at number 10, we have Babylon. In Damien Chazelle's ambitious but overcrowded old Hollywood dramedy, Robbie plays rising star Nellie Leroy, a volatile but talented actor resembling Clara Bow who struggles to transition to the sound era. Robbie's movie star charisma is perfectly suited to playing, well, a movie star. Her magnetism and vulnerability ensure that we understand why people love Nellie on and off screen, even as she continually makes massive mistakes. Many of the movie's best scenes hinge on Robbie's strengths. In one, she surprises a film crew by instantaneously crying on camera. In another, she struggles to mask her simmering frustration with a shaky smile while shooting an infuriating scene with sound. She's a notable live wire in a film plagued by excess, serving as one of the few agents of chaos that works for the story instead of against it.
Bitch is stealing the scene right from under me. She's icing her nipples so they perk up through her dress. I ain't icing my nipples. This is natural.
Next up at number 9 is Z for Zachariah. Based on the Robert C. O'Brien novel of the same name, 2015 sci-fi drama Z for Zachariah centers on an emotionally charged love triangle between two men and a woman who may be the last people on Earth following a disaster that wiped out most civilization. Appearing alongside Chris Pine and Chiwetel Ejiofor, Margot Robbie stars as nuclear apocalypse survivor and Burden, who lives a rural life on her family's valley farmstead, but finds her secluded existence disturbed by the separate arrival of two mysterious men. Robbie adopted an Appalachian accent for the film and joined the project just 5 days before production began after Amanda Seyfried dropped out of the role. The actress grew up on her grandparents' farm in rural Queensland and, despite such little time to prepare, felt right in her element.
My dad built that. He preached there every Sunday.
At number 8, we have Focus. The always entertaining Will Smith and Margot Robbie teamed up to headline the 2015 crime dramedy Focus, which follows career con artist Nikki Spurgeon as he takes ambitious femme fatale Jess Barrett under his wing and teaches her the craft. Famed sleight-of-hand artist Apollo Robbins served as a consultant for the picture, with Robbie learning how to pickpocket from the self-described gentleman thief. Despite mixed reviews for the dramedy itself, Smith and Robbie's on-screen chemistry garnered appreciation from critics, and the duo would once again join forces for 2016's Suicide Squad. Robbie was nominated for the Rising Star Award at the British Academy Film Awards for her captivating portrayal of the inexperienced but aspiring grifter.
And why'd you come up here if you're so smart?
Professional curiosity. And I like boobs.
Coming in at number 7 is The Suicide Squad. Robbie's third outing as Harley Quinn came courtesy of James Gunn. The actor is part of the Suicide Squad's massive ensemble, with the film focusing on a new version of the titular group as they infiltrate the island of Corto Maltese on a secret mission. Robbie's Harley is part of the squad's first unsuccessful mission and is its sole survivor. The Suicide Squad received near universal acclaim for its unrestrained humor, action, and the new cast, including Idris Elba, John Cena, and Daniel Melchior. Robbie's performance also attracted rave reviews, with critics particularly praising her escape scene to the tune of Louis Prima's Just a Gigolo / I Ain't Got Nobody.
I'm known to be quite vexing. I'm just forewarning you.
Ladies, shut up!
Next up at number 6 is Barbie. Greta Gerwig directs the bright, colorful feminist fantasia Barbie. The plot centers on stereotypical Barbie, who suddenly suffers an existential crisis that disrupts her peaceful existence in Barbieland. Her quest for answers leads her to the real world, accompanied by her loyal kin. Robbie is outstanding as Barbie, delivering an earnest, vulnerable, and endlessly relatable performance. Barbie is a fascinating exploration of womanhood and feminism using one of pop culture's greatest icons of femininity, and Robbie is the ideal actress to bring it to life. The actress is Oscar-worthy in the role, creating a subversive depiction of a timeless icon and breathing new life into a revered and beloved IP.
I don't have anything big planned, just a giant blowout party with all the Barbies and planned choreography and a bespoke song. You should stop by.
So cool.
At number 5, we have Birds of Prey. After the misfire of 2016 Suicide Squad, Robbie got a better chance to shine in a spin-off revolving primarily around her character, Harley Quinn. Birds of Prey is a much stronger film overall, thanks in part to the consistency of her performance. Harley is one of the more difficult superhero characters to translate to live-action entertainment, as she was literally created for a cartoon children's show. But Robbie toes the line nicely, giving the character a larger-than-life charisma without going too over the top. And the graceful physicality of her fight scenes makes Harley one of the most compelling visual combatants in modern superhero filmmaking, twirling and flipping between enemies with the precise elegance of a dancer.
Can I help you?
Why, yes, you can. I'm here to report a terrible crime.
Coming in at number 4 is Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Robbie reunited with DiCaprio for Quentin Tarantino's 2019 historical fiction comedy Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. The film co-stars Brad Pitt and tells the story of Rick Dalton, a fading actor who navigates the changing industry in 1969's Hollywood. Robbie plays a fictionalized version of Sharon Tate in the days leading up to the Tate murders. Once Upon a Time in Hollywood received highly positive reviews from critics, who considered it Tarantino's love letter to the 60s. His screenplay received rave reviews, as did the performances of its leading trio. Pitt even won the Oscar for Best Supporting Actor. However, some critics took issue with the film's portrayals of Tate and Bruce Lee, while others considered it a reductive view of Hollywood.
I'm Sharon Tate. I'm in the movie.
You're in this? That's me.
I play Miss Carlson, the klutz.
Next up at number 3 is Bombshell. Robbie received her second Oscar nomination in Jay Roach's drama Bombshell, which examined sexual harassment and abuse at Fox News circa the 2016 election. While co-stars Charlize Theron and Nicole Kidman play real figures, Megyn Kelly and Gretchen Carlson, respectively, Robbie portrays a composite of multiple people. She's introduced as a bright-eyed, determined up-and-comer at Fox. Kate McKinnon's character refers to her as Anchor Barbie, inadvertently foreshadowing their next collaboration. As the film progresses, Robbie grows more visibly shaken, frightened, and reserved as her character endures more pain and abuse. And it's one of her most convincing performances yet.
I belong on air, Mr. Ailes. I think I'd be freaking phenomenal on your network.
I could pluck you out and move you to the front of the line. But I need to know that you're loyal.
At number 2, we have The Wolf of Wall Street. Robbie's American breakthrough came via playing Naomi, the vivacious young wife of Jordan Belfort, Leonardo DiCaprio, in Martin Scorsese's tragicomedy white-collar crime epic. The protagonist's preposterous rise and fall is easiest to track through the eyes of his love interest. Their relationship begins with a ridiculous but believable flurry of lust and infatuation, then quickly avalanches into a mess of coked-up excess and abuse that justifiably turns Naomi away from her husband. Her heightened Brooklyn accent perfectly suits the exaggerated nature of the character, and also serves as a warm-up for a similar voice she later employs as Harley Quinn.
Hi.
Naomi.
Nice to meet you.
Naomi, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. We've got an awesome place here.
And finally, coming in at number 1, we have I, Tonya. Robbie's turn as infamous figure skater Tonya Harding earned the actress her first Oscar nomination. It's one of her most multifaceted performances to date. At some points, Robbie's Tonya is funny, intense, and commanding, but at other junctures, she's deadly serious and fragile. The film also displays one of the actress's greatest strengths. Like the unconventional new Hollywood stars of the 1970s, such as Robert De Niro and Dustin Hoffman, Robbie is unafraid to portray complicated, unlikable characters who deal in moral shades of gray. She plays Harding with a balance of ferocity and sympathy that constantly challenges your allegiance to her character and successfully complicates the legacy of a figure who most people dismiss as the villain of a puzzling scandal. And it remains her greatest performance to date.
What kind of friggin' person bashes in their friend's knee? Who would do that?
So there you have it, our top 10 Margot Robbie movies. Let us know in the comments which of these films is your favorite. And be sure to like and subscribe for more content like this. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.